What's up, guys? It's me, Brian, obviously, and today is day 146. Not really, because I'm not doing the 90-day challenge anymore, but if you go back, it's interesting because yesterday, which is Saturday, I edited it up. The last time I did a video, so you may or may not know, I did a 90-day journey. I did a 90-day transformation, and I did a Facebook Live every day while I went on this weight loss, fat loss journey, right? And I was consistent. I literally did it for 90 days straight, and I said I would be checking in. I said I'll be coming back to you guys once a week for updates, and I blinked my eyes and 8 weeks went by. So literally, the end of the 90-day journey, the day of my wedding when I got married in Italy, was 8 weeks ago yesterday. So that's 56 days, 90 and 56. I guess that's technically it would be day 146 today, but I'm not counting anymore, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But I want to give you some updates. What's been going on the last 8 weeks, how things have been going, and yeah, I've had a lot of people asking. Really, it's interesting because in the last week on Instagram and YouTube and even here on Facebook, a lot of people have been saying, hey man, haven't seen a video from in a while. What's going on? Are you still in shape? Are you still working out? You know what I mean? I said, I guess I'll make an update video for everybody. So anyway, what the hell have I been doing for the last 8 weeks since my wedding? Well, obviously I'm back here in the States. I'm here in Pennsylvania. And by the way, check that out. So that right there is a tree house, okay, built for my son from a guy named Kiko, which is this awesome man from Italy who's actually dating Ilaria's mother. And they came back with us when we came back from Italy, and we went to Vegas. We went to Las Vegas for a, oh, Luke Casey, what's up, man? We went to Las Vegas for a business trip, and we were gone, I think, for like 4 or 5 days. And Luke has been wanting a treehouse, and I'm not really handy, okay? So, I mean, the reality, we're in this together. Yeah, exactly, man. I'm not really handy when it comes to, like, building stuff and all. Like, and long story short is he was like, hey, man, I'm going to build a treehouse. He doesn't speak a word of English, right? So I said, all right, well, I gave him directions on how to get to Home Depot. And long story short, I came home after 5 days, and I see that. It's great, So, what's really cool about it, though, is it's also, it's a hunting stand, because hunting season's coming up, so I'm going to be using that myself. But anyway, so what happened, guys, was after the wedding, I had a lot of family and friends that came, from the States to Italy, and we played tour guide. We went all over Italy. We went to Venice. We went to the mountains. We went to, Lake Como. We went to Switzerland. I mean, we went everywhere. We went all over Italy, showing the family everything, which was awesome. From there, again, I came home. I went to Las Vegas for 5 days. From there, I came home, and Kiko and Danila, who is Larry's mom, were here, and played tour guide again. So we took them to Philly. We went to the Jersey Shore, took them to New York City, right? And what's the whole point in telling you all this? The point is, I ate like a slob. Like, I literally took the whole program and diet that I did for 90 days, and I threw it right out the window. Now, mind you, I was conscious of the carbs because I kind of, again, I did a whole low carb thing, right? And, I guess keto-ish because of the drink, I was able to maintain a state of ketosis, but I didn't drink any alcohol for 90 days. But for the last, for 6 weeks, let's just say, I was entertaining. I was on a honeymoon, if you will, there, then here, then Vegas. So I'm drinking almost every night. I'm eating and everything. And I kept the only thing consistent is I kept working out 3 to 4 days a week, okay, for full disclosure. And I'll tell you what, I was just talking to somebody the other week. I guess it was last weekend. I was talking to somebody. I said, what's really interesting? I said, did I run into a situation at the Jersey Shore? Is he out of jail yet? I think he's in jail. I don't even know. But anyway, the bottom line, guys, is I didn't gain 1 ounce of body fat, but I gained muscle. So here's my theory, okay? And I'm not really quite sure. But because of the extra calories, right? Because I was in a calorie deficit for 90 days. So what happened was when I went off of it, I was in a calorie surplus, but I kept lifting weights, right? So I was able to put on some lean mass. I got stronger in the gym, but at the same time, I'm as lean as I was, as far as like definition in the stomach and everything, which is pretty cool. But you know what? The party came to an end, and I said on Labor Day, which was 2 weeks ago tomorrow, it'll be 2 weeks, I said, you know what? All right, everybody went home. Party's over. Let's get back to work. You didn't go to Boston and no alcohol. Are you crazy? No, I didn't go to Boston, but if I did, I would have totally drank. And in fact, I've never been there, but when I go, I am drinking when I go there, Mike. So maybe I'll meet you there. We could have a few drinks, all right? I am half Irish after all. But anyway, so I started 2 weeks ago. Tomorrow will be 2 weeks. And what I did is a couple things, guys. So number one, I quit smoking cigarettes. I quit smoking. Now, for full disclosure, I am vaping, and I know, before you get off on your tangent, people are dying and all that other stuff. It's really the illicit stuff you get off the street. This is just regular nicotine. I get it in the store. And I know it's bad for you, but I figure it's better than the cigarettes, and I can breathe. And so it's only a temporary crutch to get me over the nicotine, like a step down, like go from a 6 to a 3 to a 0. I gave myself 90 days, but I haven't had a cigarette in 2 weeks. I feel real good about that. And I made a post a couple weeks ago. I'm not sure if you guys saw it, but what I said is, you know, when you give up one thing, you should replace it with another as far as a healthy habit. So I started running. Now you have to understand, I've never run in my life. Maybe 20 years ago, I would jog once in a while, but after I hurt my knees and I had 3 surgeries on my left knee and 1 on my right, I gave that up. The doctor told me no more impact ever again, right? So what's cool is because of the gel, right, and my joints being repaired, I knew I could squat again. I was snowboarding. I'm skateboarding with my sons. So I said, let me start running. So I enrolled myself in a 5K. I know it's not much, but for somebody who doesn't run, smoking a pack a day, it's a lot. And on November 9th, which is my triplets, you know, I got 3 boys, they're 16 years old. They turned 17, guys, on November 9th. Well, there's a run in Philadelphia called the Rocky Run. And you do a 5K run, you run all around Philadelphia, and you finish by running up the stairs. And it's fun. I mean, it's a fun thing, you know what I mean? So I enrolled myself in that. Went out on a limb a little bit, because again, I haven't run in 20 years. But my knee has been, you know, working really good thanks to the gel. And I figured, you know what, why not? So I'm on a little program. I downloaded an app. It's called From Couch to 5K. And I guess it's to take people that don't run and turn them into runners. And so it's a little program where you run 3 times a week. So I'm doing that. I just finished today my run. So I've been running for 2 weeks, 3 times a week, where basically they ease you into it. So you'll run for like 90 seconds. And then you walk for 2 minutes, and then you run for 90 seconds, you walk for 2 minutes for 30 minutes. And then, of course, every time you do it, you run for a little bit longer, you walk for a little bit less. The concept is after 8 weeks, you can run a 3.5, you know, what is it, 5K, which is, I guess, 3.1 miles without stopping. So I'm doing really good on that. And I'll tell you what, I know it's only been 2 weeks since I stopped the cigarettes, but my endurance, I feel really good. I feel I can breathe a lot better. I can smell things. The food tastes better. So I can't believe it took me so long to finally put these cigarettes down, but I feel really good not smoking. And strangely enough, I feel really good running, you know. It's like, I guess I've always heard about that runner's high. And, you know, what I do is I do the HIIT training. So I'm educated enough to know that to burn body fat, you want to do HIIT, high intensity interval training. So I don't just jog for 90 seconds and then walk it off. I sprint like I'm running from a mad dog, to the point where I feel like I'm going to die and throw up and I can't breathe. But then I get 2 minutes to walk it off, and then I sprint again. So I just started that 2 weeks ago. My theory is that by stopping the cigarettes, you know, normally your metabolism slows down. They say if you smoke a pack of cigarettes a day, your body burns an additional 300 calories. Now, I don't know how true that is, but supposedly it's true. And I didn't want to gain any weight, so I figured what a perfect time to start running. So I'm doing the running. I'm still lifting weights 3 times a week, not much, 3 times weight training. And I'm back on my program. I'm eating a low-carb diet. I'm drinking my keto drink. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. In fact, Larry told me today, she's like, you know, your stomach looks leaner than it ever has, which is great because I'm actually, you know, muscle-wise bigger than I was, but I'm leaner. So I guess I have November 9th. I think that's about, give or take, 8 weeks away. And I'm going to keep running, keeping on my program. And I am going to check in once a week, you know, just keep you, you know, posted on the progress. But it's fun. You know what I mean? It's fun. For me, I always need a goal, right? So, like, for me to get in great shape and the 90-day transformation, what's he say? You want me to punch you in the face if I catch you smoking? Yeah, dude, you can hold me to that. If you catch me smoking again, right in the face when I'm not looking, all right? Because we're in this together, even if Canoli's not with us anymore. But anyway, so yeah, so I had this 90-day challenge, this 90-day goal, because the light at the end of the tunnel was my wedding day, July 20th. Well, now the goal, the target, is November 9th, my triplet's birthday, where I got to go run, you know, 5K, which is 3.1 miles, I guess. So I don't know, it's not a lot, but, you know, for me it's a lot because I've never run, and it's just, you know, it's exciting to do new things. So that's what I've been up to. That's what I've been doing, and yeah, other than that, everything's going great. I'll tell you what's interesting is that after I finish this run, November 9th, we're obviously going to be, you know, heading towards the holiday season, and my plan is to do what's called a lean bulk. So what I'd like to do is increase my calories where, you know, here's your maintenance calories. So in other words, if you need 2,000 calories a day to live, 2,200, whatever it is, if you eat below that, you're in a calorie deficit, you're going to lose weight. If you eat above that in a surplus, you're going to gain weight. But if I'm eating lean in the sense of like low carb, high fat, moderate protein, keto-ish, plus the gel, which is the growth hormone, my plan is to do a lean bulk and put on some size. And I understand maybe I'll lose the abs. It won't be as tight and ripped, be a little more flat, but I want to put on some size. My plan is 90 days, right? November, December, January, and then in February start cutting it up again so that come 90 days later, which will be May, Memorial Day, the official opening of summer, I'll be a bigger, leaner version of myself. So, I don't know. I mean, I'll be 45 next month, guys. Again, I'm not trying to, compete or get on some magazine cover or any bullshit like that. I'm just trying to be the best version of myself that I can be. And obviously, it's a daily challenge, right? Because, I mean, we all want to eat and drink and just kind of, do what we want. But I think setting a good example for my children is one of the things that motivates me. I've had quite a few people here on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram follow my journey. And, guys, I'm not talking 2 or 3 people. Literally over the 90-day challenge, I counted it up, believe it or not. And people who said they started their own journey, it was over 80 people. Over 80 people said they decided to make a lifestyle change and either quit or slow down their alcohol or join a gym or start eating better just because they were following me and they said I inspired them. Now, I'm not making money, all these people. I don't have anything to do with their life, but just knowing that I was able to make a positive impact in people's life when it comes to their health and fitness, that means something to me. Like it's very gratifying to me personally to know that I'm helping people that way. So I guess that being said, I am going to do more videos at least once a week. I want to check in, let you guys know how I'm doing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I am taking a couple new supplements I'll tell you about. I'll do a video next week, share them with you. A lot of you asked me, they said, well, what are you doing with like protein shakes and protein bars and stuff like that? To be completely honest, guys, I don't take them. I don't take any of that stuff. I just eat real food, If I'm hungry because I'm eating the low carb diet, it's easier for me to grab a handful of nuts, whether they're cashews or pistachios or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's easier for me to just eat that than a bar. Because a lot of the bars, they're loaded in sugars, and even the ones that aren't loaded in sugar, they taste like cardboard, they taste like crap. I guess there's some good ones out there, but a lot of chemicals, right? And I'm really trying to eat more of a simplified diet. So if it's processed, I try to stay away from it. Let's just put it like that. So I don't really, I don't eat the bars, and I don't really drink protein shakes. A lot of you have asked me what brand protein shake. I don't take any. So I just eat food. That's what I do. So anyway, I said I would give you guys an update every week after my 90 days. Well, I apologize because somehow 8 weeks slipped by and I didn't give you an update. So here I am today, just telling you what's going on, what I've been doing, and again, where I'm going over the next 8 weeks, at least till November 9th. So what's up, Carlo? So yeah, things are going good, guys. I can't complain. In fact, one other thing people asked me, they're like, okay, well, now that you're back on your program, are you not eating bad anymore? No, I still believe in a cheat day. A free day, call it whatever you want. So for me, Monday through Saturday or whatever, let's say, for example, I'll plan my week and I'll say, okay, what's going on next weekend? If I have an event or a birthday party or something to do on a Friday night, well, then that'll be my day, my cheat day, my free day. If it's Saturday or Sunday, whatever. I didn't happen to do anything this week or weekend, but tonight, me, Larry, the kids, we're going to go out to dinner, maybe get a pizza, have a couple beers, just be normal, you understand? But then come tomorrow morning, I'm right back on the program. So I believe in moderation. I think that, if you're too strict with yourself with anything in life, whether it's business or, trying to get lean or get in shape, if you're too strict, if it's not something you can maintain, you're not going to maintain it. So for me, I can eat this way and be really committed and strict because I know, hey, it's Monday or it's Tuesday, but Saturday is my free day. So I'm going to wake up and take the boys. We'll go to the local bagel shop. I'll get I love an everything bagel with a bacon, egg, and cheese on it, right? Whatever, like go for a pizza for dinner, have a couple beers, and just that's my day to be free. So, and it's not like you got to push it off for a month. Every 7 days, you get to do that. So, and I believe that's about moderation. If you're going to do something in life, it's got to be something, I think the key word is sustainable. And, I started this in April and here we are in September. So I'm 5 months into it. I'm feeling great. And I'm just looking to maintain that, I don't want to be, I'll be 45 next month. I don't want to be, 50 years old or 55, 10 years from now and just, be out of shape or develop emphysema or cancer or something because I'm smoking cigarettes or I'm drinking too much or I got a big fat belly and, you know, I am getting older, and I recognize that. And I'm just making better lifestyle choices. Number one, to feel better and look better. But honestly, at the core of what motivates me is to be around for my kids, to be around for my beautiful wife, and be as healthy as I can. So anyway, it all becomes, you know, a matter of what motivates you. And for me, it's not about me. It's about wanting to be around and be the best version of myself for my family. So that's what motivates me. That's what drives me. So anyway, I'll be checking in once a week. Here's the update I promised you guys. I hope you guys have been well. And yeah, I got a lot of stuff to share with you coming up. So maybe next weekend, maybe during the week, whatever, I'll be checking in more. So just wanted to say hello. It's day 146. It's not really day 146, but I guess it was if you count the 90-day journey. So we're going to go eat some pizza and have some beers. You guys have a great night. Thanks for tuning in. God bless you as always. And I'll see you on the next video. See you guys.